Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Jada Jean Lewis, and today I will be doing a full face of new makeup. So I'm excited about this. We got our new foundation here. We got a little Sephora bag. We got some goodies that came in the mail, Sephora and Rare Beauty. I'm so excited to try the cream blush. So I haven't even opened yet. So everything is going to be first impression on screen. So I'm really excited about the cream blush. So yeah, guys. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so those two boxes just contain two items, and that was the Fenty contour stick and the Rare Beauty blush. There's just two big boxes just for one item each. But yeah, I'm excited to try out this blush. This is the color Love. It was this cute apricot. I don't want to say it wrong, but it's like an orangey pink. I don't know. It was giving. It was very, very beautiful. So the first thing that I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to start off with brows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Ebony. Alright, I'm going to be using this little beat up brush here that I broke, but it's simply just an angle brush, a sturdy one. And I'm going to be taking a spoolie just to brush my eyebrows. And I just got my eyebrows threaded, which it always hurts a little bit, but the outcome is so beautiful. And whenever I get my eyebrows threaded, I just have to fill them in and I don't have to conceal. So I love that. It just makes this process so much faster and smoother. You want to be light-handed with the pomade because it can come off very strong. We don't create new lines over here. I'm just following the lines that God gave me, and also that my threader helped perfect as well too. Alright, so eyebrows are done, guys. And I'm not going to conceal because I just got them threaded, and when they're threaded they just automatically look concealed, and I love that. So next we're going to go in with primer, and I'm going in with the Milk Primer. Now on my vlog I bought a big one, which is this one right here, but oops, let's open. It's so funny compared to the two sizes. This is $32 and this is $14. Crazy, right? But with that being said, I got this as like a little sampler. Yeah, I bought it myself and I was trying it out before, and I liked it, you know? So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the same one. I bought the bigger version because I'm almost out, but I'm just going to use the little one instead of opening this one. I start off with one pump at first. And I'm going to look to the side because my mirror is right here, guys. So I did one pump so far. I'm doing a second pump. Just going to rub it all in. I'm going to take a little bit and put it on my eyelids, because them babies right there, they get oily. All right, now we're just gonna wait for that to get tacky. Oh yeah, and I got a new brush too, guys. I've been hearing very good things about this Real Techniques Expert brush. It says it's for foundation, and I'm sitting in Walgreens and I just picked it up, you know. I'm not gonna use it for foundation. I might use it for contour, but I'm not gonna use it for foundation. I'm a beauty blender girl. And I didn't put the Hydro Primer under my eyes because I didn't want under my eyes to get dry. You want to leave that moisturized. All right, now that the primer is tacky and ready to go, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I actually love this now. So my sister-in-law, she put me onto this. Hold on. Oh, I should have did a spray test first. That was a mess. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for this to dry. Now I do this for double the priming, but when you combine these two together, my makeup has been lasting all day when I do it, because I only tried it one time. But yeah, first impression though of me actually using this throughout the entire day, I loved it. The only thing with the smell, sometimes you'll choke a little bit, but other than that, Charlotte did her thing with this. She did. I'm just gonna wait for my face to dry. While I'm waiting, I'm actually going to shake up my foundation. So this is brand new, guys. This one isn't a cheat. I have not used this yet. I'm very excited about it. It's new to me, but old to the world, I guess. It is the Nars Radiant Longwear foundation, and I got in the color New Caledonia. Dark number 2 shade, and it's the number 6628. I'm very excited about it because I'm someone that when I found a foundation, I stick to it for like 5 years. I'm not getting a new one. And what I was obsessed with before, let me show you, was actually around the same color. Sure. was the Ultra HD foundation by Makeup Forever, but I love the original version. And I started running out, and then I bought the new version, and I didn't like the matteness. It was just, and it did not go well with this primer at all. I just started breaking up, so I said, forget this, I need to try a new foundation. So I took it back and I got this one. So let's see how it goes. All right, foundation time. My spray is tacky, so we're good to go. I just love the new pump. Let me get the first pump on camera. I got you guys, I got you. Oh, was that not satisfying? We're gonna work with one pump. Okay, I did 2 because a little bit came out. I normally just work with one pump of foundation. I don't need that much. So let's see how it goes. Off the back, putting it on my entire face, I just did a tester at Sephora. It looks really like my skin color. I'm good at this picking out foundation thing, guys. Like, it's my calling. I don't need no help, because every time I get help from someone at a store, I come out looking orange, red, light skin, and your girl is brown skin. All right, so far I did that 1.5 pumps. Let's blend it out and see how it goes. I'm going in with a damp beauty blender. I don't like blending out my foundation with a brush. That's just not my thing. I tried it, but I don't know. I just don't like the feel of a brush on my face. And when you go with the beauty blender, it just makes it so flawless in Airbrush. And just don't pat hard. Like, what I'm doing is going in a circular motion gently, but just applying little pressure, because if not, you'll pick up all the product. My neck and my body are the exact same color. Cool. Now, right off the bat, this foundation snapped, because I don't know if you realize I had like a little blemish there, because I've been having this hormonal breakout. Just like little pus bumps here and there, and it completely covered it. And that was just that little pump. Okay, Nars, okay. Even covered up my little beauty mark up there really good. Okay. Better to a pump for the neck. And make sure under matches, because that is very, very important. For me, this blended out very well. And it dries quick too, so you gotta work fast. All right, so next, concealer. I'm gonna be going in with Nars Radiant Concealer. And I've been using this for a while now. I'm not even gonna lie and say I haven't been using this for a while. Now, what I do on purpose, guys, I avoid putting foundation under my eye, because when you just have too much product, it just gets cakey really quickly. Now let's blend, blend, blend. Now I'm gonna go to the back of my beauty blender that I use to blend my entire foundation, and I'm just going over the edges to make sure that the blend is seamless. We don't need no harsh lines, guys. All right, guys, now time for cream contour. There we go. I got this matte contour stick from Fenty in the color Espresso. Did it twist or anything? Oh, yeah, it comes out like that. Cool. Okay, I don't know if I should just apply it directly or use this brush to apply it. Let's try. I normally would just put it on. Let's try with the brush. Let me see if it's gonna be too harsh. So with the brush, I'm not really seeing anything happen. Okay, now I am. I'm just gonna apply this thing. All right, so we're gonna go on with this side of the beauty blender. Pinch the side. Now for my nose. So far, I mean, it blended out really good for me. So far, I don't mind it. I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit more because I feel like it kind of blended out. I'm actually shocked of how well it blends. I didn't expect it to be so creamy. Cool. Like a little soft contour. I'm actually shocked. I thought it was gonna be more, I don't know, exaggerated. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Now see if this product I can actually add more. I'm gonna blend that out gently. But okay, Fenty. Okay, I see you. Rihanna did her thing. We're not gonna lie about it. Rihanna did it. Rihanna did her thing. My Fenty review, I loved it. And I thought I wasn't because it's matte and I don't normally like matte products. But the fact that when you put it on, it's so creamy and I guess it dries matte and it didn't even dry fast. So I had so much time to blend it out. I'm not gonna do any more on my forehead. I did a little bit. I'm not gonna do more on my forehead because I'm gonna bronze it and I just don't want it to be harsh. Maybe a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit, or a little bit. I'm so indecisive, guys. So indecisive. Alright, a little bit. And we're putting it away. But it blends so creamy that it just made me want to use more. Like, okay. Okay, and then the color, the warmth, and the darkness is just on point. It's on point. Fancy girl. Rihanna snapped on this. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we did our cream contour, then we conceal. Now time for blush. Y'all, you don't understand how excited I am for this blush. This is the Rare Beauty Blush in Love. I heard you're supposed to go at the heights of your cheeks. Oh, a lot comes out in here. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna do one so far. And we'll see how it goes for me before I add more. Maybe two, right? Okay, like two. Okay, we just added those 2 dots. I never did a cream blush before. This is my first time. I just watched a bunch of tutorials and everybody kept doing the same thing. I'm gonna take a clean beauty blender for this. I'm gonna take the bottom and I'm going to blend. I think I should have did 1 pump. I'm kind of scared. Let's do it with this mirror. I'm kind of scared, y'all. Okay, I was scared because I thought I added too much. I still think I added too much. I think I should have just went in with the 1 and came back to it. I don't know what possessed me, but we're here now, so we're just gonna make it work. We are here now. Okay, so up until I got to the blush, I was very confident in what was going on. I'm very confused right now. I never use cream blush. I'll look up some different ways. What if I use a brush? All right, I was very confident in this until I got to the cream blush. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Oh, wait, I put bronzer on there. Why did I go over with this brush? Dang it, I didn't really think that through. I just panicked because I'm very confused at this point of how it was supposed to come out because it just looked like a harsh line right there. Yeah, I don't know. The area that I contoured, I'm gonna go over with the bottom of this where I did with my foundation just so I can make sure the ends are blending. On the sides. And then I'm gonna go over this blush with the foundation color. And we'll see how it goes. But I definitely think 1 would have been enough. I feel like blending it picked up my concealer and foundation a bit. It's drying, so now it's looking better, but I feel like I tried so hard to blend it that it picked up some of my concealer. I don't know. All right, so next I'm gonna set my under eye. So let's just blend with the beauty blender. Make sure we get rid of any creasing. And I'm actually excited because I'm gonna be using this infamous poof everybody's been talking about. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be setting my under eye with the Laura Mercier in the color medium deep. Here's one thing about me, guys, too. I don't do no yellow under eye. Oops. For me, all natural. I tried to look the best. All right, so let's take a little bit. This powder, got a lot of it. It's okay. We're gonna bake under the eye. And then we're gonna go down the bridge of my nose. So normally it is a beauty blender, This will be interesting to do with this. Let me try the tip of it. Let me do a beauty blender because that's what I prefer. Going down the bridge of my nose with the beauty blender. Just does, I'm able to put it on the tip of it. So I can set for my eyeshadow and apply the eyeshadow on top. I'm gonna go in with a brush. It's called a round crease brush, and I honestly just use this to brush off the powder on my eye. Alrighty, now how do I feel about the poof? This is my first time using this little viral poof. I really liked it though. I really did. I liked the way that it pushed down and applied, and it actually made the powder sink into my skin more airbrush. Not gonna lie, I'm not mad at it. The only thing I would say, doing the tip of my nose, I like that precise line. I couldn't do that with this. I still went with a dry beauty blender and just did a line, but that was it. But other than actually applying it on the actual flat surface of my face, loved it. Alright guys, now let's get into the eyes. Today for eyes, we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is like the first version they came out with of this one, meaning it's not glossy, it's beat up, and I had this for years. I don't really wear makeup like that unless I'm going out, so it lasts me for years. Let's see what color I'm gonna go in with. All right, so the color I'm gonna go in with first as a starter color is gonna be this one right here. I think on the newer ones they're labeled somewhere on the back, but you get it. It's like this little pink shade, nude pink. I don't know, you get it. I'm gonna pat that on first. On my skin, it kind of comes off as like a rosy ash color. But I'm okay, I just wanted that to be the start color. I'm gonna add a teeny bit more powder in case I have fallout lid in this edge. Oh, and I did this with my Morphe M441 brush. Next, I'm going to go in with this color right here. Second to the end. And I'm going to do this with the Morphe M433 brush. I like to tell brushes because sometimes I'm watching some YouTubers do makeup and I'm like, girl, what brush is that? Like, it's blending so good. And then they don't tell you and you're just like sad. So I try my best. I'm going to try my best to tell you guys the brushes and everything I'm using to blend. Oh, let's go back to earlier. I said a beauty blender. This is not a beauty blender. I'm going to link them below of where I bought them. And I think they're from Amazon. They're called like Binkies or something. I don't know. I'll put the name here. But they're actually much better than beauty blenders. They don't soak up that much product and they still blend out airbrushily. I think even better because it's not soaking up that much. So I like them. What I'm doing, guys, I'm just picking the product up and patting it in an area first before I blend. I realized when I pack on the product, it actually goes on quicker. And then you just gotta diffuse it. I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush and go over it just to blend it together. All right, let's do a crease color. The crease color I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna go in with this crease color right here. I'm using the same Morphe M433 brush. The shade I'm gonna go back in with is that pink shade before, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna dust over this over the top lightly because I feel like I washed it out. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer in the color Mocha Miami. I want to use that as like a little crease color. Yeah, a little dark crease color. This is a Morphe brush as well. I didn't even realize that. Oh, do I use this for? I don't know what I use this for actually. This is the JH34 brush. I'm not sure what I use it for, but I'm gonna use it just to apply some color there. I was actually gonna go in with this color right here. It's not like pale. Let me see what I want to do. Let me see if I'll keep the glitter. If not, I'm going to take it off. Hold on, but yeah, that's actually the eye I wanted to do. Alright, so let's take that glitter off. That was my blonde moment as a mistake. I'm not using a makeup wipe. I'm just using a dry paper towel and just wiping over it. So I'm doing more like a natural eye look instead of like a glitter. Just like blend, 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 blend. I'm going to go on with the black shade here at the bottom. With this stiff brush, is the Morphe M432, and we're going to create somewhat of like a little cat eye. See, it's like a little slight wing. I'm okay with that. Alright, so we're finally done with the eyes. Can you tell eyes are my least favorite to do? Let's set my entire face before I brush the powder off and get in other places. I'm going to be setting my entire face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. You guys get it. I wish they had more shade ranges in this because this is actually a little light on my skin tone. However, how it flawlessly sets, whew, like no other. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just simply dabbing in a powder and putting it wherever I did not bake to set the remainder of my makeup. All right, so the first brush I used for the bigger areas on my face was the Real Techniques powder brush. The next that I'm going to be using is the Real Techniques blush brush. Surprisingly, I never use this for blush. I use this to dust away my bake, so I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to dust away the bake in the areas that I barely put any bake. I know some people put this under their eyes. It's like a little setting thing. I never did that. I never actually pressed it and I just go and brush it off. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one more face powder. I'm going to use the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation Powder. And I'm only using this because the Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like it's not my skin color. And I like to give my face a little bit of warmth overall. So I'm just going to go on with this one. Just very little. I'm taking a little bit. And I'm just going to lightly brush over the areas. I go under my under eye too. All right, now time to bronze. I'm gonna go on with the Fenty bronzer in Mocha Mami, and I'm using the e.l.f. complexion brush. What I'm doing, I'm just like shaping my brush to get a precise bronze on. I don't know, this little mirror is too many for me. I always go back to my broken e.l.f. palette. I don't know where this came from. It's like years ago I had this. I'm gonna go on with a little bit more on this side. Now, I don't contour the sides of my jawlines. I just feel like it just looks too harsh. So I'll just go on with a little bit of bronzer and I'll call it a day. Now, time to bronze the side of my nose. I'm gonna be bronzing the side of my nose with this e.l.f. No, this is a Morphe brush. The JH45, so like the Jaclyn Hill collection. Taking that same bronzer. So I'm using the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the color Bronze Glow. I honestly had this for years. There's not like a, oh my god, I need this. It's even broken up. Oop. Yeah, as you can see, it's all broken up. I'll take it with me traveling and it just falls everywhere.
Oh my god, you look so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, girl, you look so cute.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to come over and give you a kiss. Let me give you a kiss. Give me a kiss. Come on. Let me give you a kiss.
Alright, so next I'm gonna go in with a little blush. Oh, and I put highlighter on the tip of my nose with this Wet n Wild brush. There's really no number. I just got it from Dollar Tree one day. Not a big deal. Blush. I went in with an orangey blush, so I think I'm gonna go back over that one. Yeah, because this one's kind of pale. Yeah, I'm gonna go on with this orangey color. This is the e.l.f. Dark palette. I don't even know if they still make this. I had this from years. I need to stock up me on some new blush. I was supposed to get the Juvia's Place palette, but I didn't go, so I didn't go to Ulta, so I need to go. But I went ahead and added more blush on top. I used the e.l.f. Dark palette. Like I said, they don't make it anymore, and I used the Tarte blush in Party. Now next, we're gonna line our lips. I'm gonna be using the NYX lip liner in the color Cocoa. And I love this thing. I've been using this for years too. It snaps. Sorry, no new lip product. I don't know. I love this, but it's new to you guys, right? Now, as you can see, it's very light. It's very warm, and I like that. Now, I went to Ulta. Well, I went to Target, and it was like a little Ulta section there, and I picked up like 2 different lipsticks from Milani. One color is Secret and the other is Tease. I don't know which one I want to use though. I don't know. And then I don't know. I'm gonna see how each look, because I feel like the outside looks different. They didn't even have a tester. I feel like the outside would look, I mean the inside, the actual color would look different from the packaging. So let's see. It actually is a little bit more of a pale color. The nude is even like more of like a lighter nude. I'm not a light nude person. Let's go on with the dark one, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going in with Secret. I'm normally a liquid lipstick girl, but I like this color though. It's not bad. Okay. It smells good. Okay, Milani, I see you. The liner is cute. It really actually completed my peachy look. My pink nude look. Oh, now it's drying down. Now I feel it drying. Lashes are next, guys. I forgot. Let's do the lashes. I'm using the Riddell Demi Wispies. I'm going to be using the Duo Glue in the color black. Alright, so now we're finally done with lashes. Now let's spray the face. I'm going to go on with 2 sprays. I'm going to go on with the Max Fix Plus spray. And I'm also going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush spray. I'm just going with the Charlotte. Have you seen everybody with the cool little fans fanning their face? I probably have to get me one. Okay, so I almost forgot, guys. I need to do my bottom lash mascara. I'm using this Maybelline waterproof. Alrighty, guys, so my bottom lash mascara is done, and that is it for this look. Honestly, my first impression of a lot of these products I really loved. Let me talk about my first favorite one. Alright, so my first favorite one has to be here, the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. The color match that I picked matched so well. It's in the new Caladenia. I believe that's how you pronounce that. If there's a shade number, D2, I think, yeah. But honestly, guys, so nice, so nice. I shook it well before I used it, and the way how it's like a minimum coverage, almost minimum to full coverage. And I used a beauty blender as well too to blend it out, a beauty sponge to blend it out, and it just came out so flawlessly. Like, I really like it, and it dried down to a very natural finish. I'm very happy with it. Like, this is actually an even better color match than when I wore the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, the original one. So that's crazy. What is my second favorite new product today that I tried? Oh, my second favorite new product now that I know I cannot do my makeup without is this Fenty contour stick right here. Guys, this thing right here snapped. I did not expect it to be so creamy, and just the beautiful warm color that it gave off even before I bronzed. I don't know about you guys. I know contour is supposed to be like a shadow or kind of, I don't know, but I still like when it's warm. That's just my preference. And this contour right here was warm but not too warm. It blended out like a dream. For it to be a matte stick and how creamy it blended out, and you can use a lot of this product, and as long as you blend it out with like a beauty blender or just blend it out completely, it blends in flawlessly. That was pretty cool to me because I thought that I was gonna overuse it. You can apply it directly to the face. That putting it on a brush and blending it out on there, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm just gonna go in, and it was really nice. Oh, shockingly, what I hated at first, this would be my least favorite, but the cream blush in Rare Beauty, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it at first. I'm not used to a cream blush, but when I actually set my under eye and then set my face and then put a powder over it, I actually liked it. Definitely did give it a nice undertone, so I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I just didn't like blending it out, and how, like, I don't know, just how like it picked up some of my foundation, some of my concealer a little bit. But at the end, I'm not mad about it now. I'm not mad about it. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. It's my least favorite. It looks good now that everything came together, but I feel like I can do without cream blush. I don't need cream blush, so I don't know how I feel about it. The lip color. The lip color in Milani Secret is not as pink as the packaging, but it is very beautiful. It applies creamy. It goes down matte. I don't think it's definitely transferable, but it's fine. It's beautiful, so I like it. This right here is my favorite. This outbeats better Urban Decay All Nighter to me. This thing snaps, and these two combined together at the end, this really helps get rid of that powderiness and soften, and this gives you that airbrush look, but then it also is very longing. So very long lasting. There we go. Fenty bronzer, snap. I've been using it, but it's new to you guys, right? But Fenty bronzer, everybody should get their hands on a Fenty bronzer. The warmth from this one snaps. And this Flawless Airbrush powder by Charlotte, she really did her thing with this. It is very flawless. I wish that the shade range was a little bit better, because I think that it stops here at number 4. So if you're darker than me, you obviously can't use this. And even still, it's a tad bit lighter for me. So I went in with the Fenty foundation. And I really like this too because it helps, the Fenty foundation powder, because it helps me blend the edges out whenever I'm seeing harsh lines and it looks weird. So that was my, oh, one thing I loved. Sorry, I forgot. I keep forgetting. This little square sponge right here, I loved it. I thought I wasn't really going to care for it, but the way that it actually applied the powder and how it gives you that airbrush look when you actually push it in, beautiful. The only thing I couldn't do was go down the bridge of my nose because I like a sharp line. If you don't like a sharp line, you can use it, but I still went in with a dry beauty blender and did that. But it snaps. It's really nice. And then that's it, guys. So that's it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you enjoyed this look for me. I'm going to give you guys a quick little, slow little, you know, little showcase of the look right after this. And also let me know what was your favorite out of the ones that I use, and what other products would you recommend that I would probably like better than these. So yeah, let me know, guys. But also, guys, I just want to thank you again for always tuning in and watching, guys, and for watching throughout the entire video. If you liked it, guys, give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time that I drop a video. So without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next one.
I love it.
Bye. Like I was saying, when my husband comes home, I want to fight him. He interrupts my videos a lot. So I zoomed in to give you guys a closer look of this look before I tuned out.